All right, if we could quickly get seated for the Riichi Mahjong national anthem, here we go. And if you have a pair, why don't you call pawn? Go for all triplets for that 2-han. This could be the end of our game, so why don't you pawn? 'Cause it's Riichi Mahjong. Keen? Somewhere only we know? Welcome back to Mahjong Soul. My name's Yusong. Look, the lyrics are fine, okay? The lyrics are fine. And I would love to sit here and pretend like I listened to cool music during high school, all right? I was on that Radiohead-esque, okay? Oh, you haven't heard High and Dry? No, dude, I was listening to Jason Mraz and Colby Calais, dude. I grew like there's no hope for me being cool. I didn't have an older sibling to guide me. Like, hey, check this out. They're called who's cool? My Chemical Romance. Oh, he's trying to find some cool references. All right. Let's get focused into the game real quick. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 pairs. I mean, we have 5 shapes, excuse me. So let's keep this green dragon for some speculation, like we're holding Apple stock in the year 2007. Maybe we'll be able to improve one of these shapes as well. Okay, how have we been playing? I think we've been playing all right. Why is it that when there's a Saint level player, they're always sitting to my left, making it so like, I mean, at least they're not sitting to my right, right? Because then they'd be cheeing up a storm, but it just makes it difficult for me to ever get some good tiles. All right, so what are our shapes? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm pretty sure we can get rid of this 8, 9, and we won't lose that much. Right Lord has opened up with the pawn of the red dragons. That's fine. They haven't discarded a single bamboo tile yet. I kind of want to chi this. Am I nuts? Because I think this hand can go pretty fast. But also at the same time, I'm like, this is one of those situations where, you know, I start pawning and chiing, and then it doesn't end up going super well. Okay, I mean, now we're 1 away from 10 pi. Oh, there's the open con. Okay, interesting. New Dora just dropped. Wake up, honey. It's the one of characters. I mean, this is a race for just to see who can win a hand right now. What's the original Dora? It's the West Wind. We have to be a little bit careful about that, because if they're willing to con, maybe they're just looking for an explosive opening. You know, like, I mean, we are in 10 pi now. We got to go for it. But with that red dragon pawn and now the con, I mean, they can definitely have a pair or maybe even a triplet of the West Wind, right? Oh, there's 1 discarded. Okay, so now I'm not as scared anymore of whatever this person's hand is. Maybe they're going for a half flush in the bamboo suit, and that's like the scariest thing that we could imagine right now. Wow. Player to my left dealing into my 2-han hand. I mean, that's not bad for us, right? Starting the game off with a seat wind, prevalent wind, and we get to keep the dealer's seat. Oops, did I do that? I played some games last night, just off camera. Dude, I played a game last night. It went to the West 3 round. Are you kidding me? The West 3 round? Yeah, I'm not playing this one normally. I know that the Dora is the 3 of characters. I don't really love that for me. I think I'm gonna go for the half flush in the bamboo suit, considering we have just like a bevy of garbage that we need to get through. Although now that I'm looking at it, like, we could still go for a fairly regular hand. Just kidding. All right, this is the most obvious flush in the world. Like, you're trying to be quiet at a friend's house, but then like there's a pause in the conversation and they all hear you in the bathroom. Look, I get it. I also have that kind of anxiety. I don't want anyone to hear me in the bathroom ever. But the point is, if anyone's paying attention, this is a fairly obvious signal that I'm going for bamboo tiles. One of circles, I was debating whether or not to throw this north wind because, you know, we can't get a triplet and the best we could do is a pair, but even that is really unlikely. Ugh. I was debating throwing this out and keeping the 1 for a safe tile later, but I'm okay with this. Doesn't seem that terrible. West Wind and East Wind have still yet to show themselves right now. Like they have a track record of indecent exposure. Okay, what am I doing here? 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, south, south. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4 shapes in our hand. We need something else. Either just straight up more bamboo tiles, like it's a cowbell in an SNL sketch, or we just need to draw some more honor tiles. Another east one would be awesome right now. Okay, there's the red dragon pawn. Got to be a little bit careful about that. They're willing to cut a 1, 2. I wonder if that means they have a 4, 5. That could be a possibility. I'm gonna throw out the west wind. It's a little bit scary because, again, they're sitting in the west seat. None of it's been thrown yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then maybe if we draw like an 8 of bamboo or something, we can get a 8, 9. Ooh, that's pretty nice, isn't it? Okay, so now we can maybe pawn the 6 of bamboo, throw away this and be on a single tile, wait for the 7 of bamboo, or we could throw away the 7 of bamboo, be on a single tile, wait for the east wind. We're really close to a tenpai here. Of course, if I can keep my hand closed, I would love to. So people, I don't know if, you might not know this, but 2 Han is, wait, a half flush is actually 3 Han, but it's -1 Han after making a call. So an open, ooh, can I do this? I think I can. Yeah, and now I'm in tenpai for a 3 or a 6 of bamboo. It's not great, but the bright side is that Right Lord is throwing down bamboo tiles willy-nilly. So now we've downgraded ourselves, right? Like Hasbro stock in the Bank of America index. I'll always probably call to get into tenpai though. That's the thing. I mean, 2 wins right off of the bat. That feels pretty good. What I was saying is that if you have a closed half flush, it's so powerful. It's 3 Han by itself. Like, God forbid you have some east winds or some, you know, dragons in there as well. Like, that's amazing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We could, I mean, here's the thing. I know that these shapes don't look amazing, like this 5, 6, blank 8, or this 2, 3, blank 5. But it looks like we're going to be waiting on a pair in the end. And we could be on like if we do 2, 3, 4, 5, we could wait on a 2 or a 5 later in the game. Could this be all simples? It could also be all simples, but we'll probably need to draw a 3 of bamboo first, throw the 9, and then go from there. Nice 2 wins right off the bat, but this is like, I don't want to get overconfident or like cocky because again, we've had much bigger leads that have slipped through our fingers, right? So I don't necessarily want to do that. Okay, I mean, here's the thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's also a world where we throw down the 9 of bamboo later in the game and we're on a 4 or a 7 of bamboo wait for our pair. The next to go is probably this 8 of circles as it's fairly redundant. All right, Right Lord opens up with a pawn, and I hate to tell you this, but this is the most obvious half flush of all time. Either that or they're like going for like something extremely weird. But I'm pretty sure they're going for circle tiles with this hand. Yeah, okay. It seems really, really obvious now. I think if they had the choice, they should have maybe thrown away all their bamboo tiles first if they had more of them. So that... I think I'm getting rid of this 8, 9, and then probably this 9, and maybe going for an all simples. I'm not sure. But anyway, if they threw away all their bamboo first, then I wouldn't know if they're going for character tiles or circle tiles, right? But now this is like so obvious that they're going for a half flush in the circle tiles. The good news for us is that it also gives us clearance to discard some of our riskier bamboo tiles at the moment. Westwind is actually a little scary. Red Dragon's also a little scary, right? If they're going for the half flush, this could definitely be a tile that they're waiting for. And they're even willing to discard circle tiles now, so this just might be my anxiety radar going off, but it seems like they could be in tenpai right now. Or they're just trying to like fix the shapes in their hand, you know? Call me a Coldplay single. This should be fine, and we can still do 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 here. They've discarded a 4 and a 3 of circles. That's interesting. What? Okay, I was wrong. I lived it. I was wrong. What is this? Maybe it's a half outside hand or something? I don't really want to chi that, despite how cool and poggers it would be. I think it just restricts our hand way too much right now. This is now scary. Maybe, I mean, this player is going for some kind of half flush in the circle suits. I mean, this is a very scary situation. I honestly don't know what to discard. Hilariously, the 4 of bamboo looks really, really safe, and you can see the player to our left folding, doing some big folding right now. They don't know what's going on at the table, and neither do I. Red dragon showing itself to be safe. All of us were hanging on to it because we couldn't. Yep, everyone was hanging on to it because whatever flush this was, whatever potential flush this was, it's just too scary to throw down right now. Okay, how many 3s are represented? 1, 2, 3. So there, someone could still be on like a 2-3 or a 3-4. Sure, I'll absolutely fold right now. I'll absolutely fold right now. I don't think we're getting back into tenpai, and our hand is not that valuable. It's like a maybe pinfu hand. This is very scary, right? Wow, it's the half outside hand indeed. They were going for the con too. Could have gotten a spicy new Dora with it. Okay. It's gonna finally take this out of the East 1 round. This hand is interesting. We have a pair of the South Winds and a pair of the West Winds. Ugh. I don't really know how I feel about that. I actually want to get rid of this too because it's Suji to the door right now. The door is the 5 of bamboo, and so yeah, okay. People are going to be incentivized to keep 3-4 weights. But now I'm like, oh, this 5-7 doesn't look terrible. I guess I'm greeding out a little bit here because I don't really want to get rid of the Dora. I honestly think that that what I could have done too was just throw the Dora in that situation. It's early on in the game. I don't think I'm gonna get ronned by anyone early on through this. I think it also would have been an okay play. Okay computer, like the songs that I didn't listen to in high school. Oh, I'm sorry, you weren't listening to Jack's Mannequin? America's premier piano-driven indie rock band? Okay. I'm gonna get rid of this. It's a little bit of a spicy tile. What are our 5 shapes? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Those are our 5 shapes. Probably want to throw this white dragon sooner rather than later. Okay, I mean a lot of honor tiles clogging up our hand right now. This doesn't look that terrible though. Like this hand, I think the reason that I'm kind of liking this hand is because if anyone calls Riichi, we have so many safe tiles to throw. Unfortunately, we got to get through some dangerous ones first, like the dragons. Call me Cersei Lannister. But now we're 1 tile away from tenpai. Okay. Oh, okay. What's the god draw right now? The god draw is the 6 of bamboo. But I don't know if we call Riichi in this situation. Maybe we chase the Riichi because... Oh. I don't know. Wow, the Riichi Sumo Ipatsu. Oh, they don't get Ipatsu because it's something cheed, you know, something happened in between when they called Riichi and when they won. Oh my god, they're the dealer? Suddenly Chimor, that's me, has lost all of his points. Okay, that's a little bit of painful, right? 1, 2, 3. We have 3 shapes in our hand. Oof, baboof. Throw the north wind. It's looking very unlikely right now. I mean, this hand is not looking amazing, but at least we have some 1s to throw out if we get into trouble. Okay, 7 of circles. Like, I know that looks like a nothing tile right now, but we don't have nearly enough shapes in our hand. I would be very happy to draw another 3 of circles here as well. Wow, a lot of honor tiles clogging up our hand. Maybe we go for the Nagashi Mangan, which means that we just discard honor tiles and terminals all game. It's like the anti-all simps. Okay, we can't really use that tile right now. 2, 3, 4 is not terrible. I guess I'm throwing out this east wind. Oh man. I honestly wish we'd drawn a single pair of, like, you know, red dragons, east winds. Maybe by opening up our hand, we would be able to like move a little bit faster. 6, 7 is also not bad, but it also doesn't feel that good either. You know what I mean? It's like you know, walking on one of those acupuncture shoes. You're like, oh, it's supposed to feel good. Why does it just like kind of hurt? So for those of you who don't know, it's like a big thing in, or I don't know if it's like a huge thing still, but in like Asian cultures, you can buy slippers that are just like, and I'll put it politely, just like messed up, okay? These slippers are like, Satan had a field day inventing them. They're just slippers with like rocks on them. And they're like supposed to do like, ah! He misclicked because he was talking about acupuncture. Oh my God. Anyway, they're supposed to acupuncture your foot. Oh, this is the worst. It's so embarrassing. I wanted to slam the Riichi button there, don't get me wrong. But now it might be too late. Oh, this is so embarrassing. You've heard of misclicking, maybe clicking your flash too early in the laning phase in League of Legends, but misclicking in Riichi Mahjong, truly embarrassing. Don't release this video, Yusong. Just edit that part out. Oh, sorry. This is where I'll cut back. Oh, sorry. My internet went out. Did anything happen? Oh my God. I must have discarded that one involuntarily. Oh no. Now it's so late into the game that I don't even know if I call Riichi. Wow, okay. Maybe someone has a pair of these that they're not willing to give up here. So what do we need to get back into Tenpai? We need to draw another 2 or a 5 of circles. Otherwise we'll be in FFXIV forever. FFXIV suit Fridays, by the way. So yeah, I don't think we're winning this one. I think that we'll be extremely blessed if we can get into a situation where we're just in Tenpai by the end of the game. So I would love to chi a 5 or an 8 of bamboo from Left Lord and seriously just get into Tenpai. I don't know if that's gonna happen. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. There's a 5. Might prompt someone else into discarding one later for me because they know it's safe. No one's been able to Ron Weasley off of that tile. And even if we don't, we have a safe-ish discard with this Westwind, right? Unfortunately, that's not going to do it for us. Oh, Babu. Oh, that hurts. Oh. Ah. The Dora? Oh my God. I can't believe this. And I can't pawn or chi or anything on this last tile. Unless it's the call Ron. All right. Player to my right was waiting on the 7 of characters. Okay. Okay. Wish we could have been in Tenpai too, but I misclicked. It happens. It happens to the best of us. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 shapes in our hand. It's not looking great. It's not looking terrible either. I kind of want to keep these dragons for now and discard this 1 of bamboo immediately. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 shapes in our hand. We're missing a pair, and we're not going to use the 5 as our pair. But that can come in a myriad of different ways. We could even draw the Dora, the 6 of circles, and maybe be on a 6-9 weight for our pair at the end of the game. Green dragon looking to be safe. Hello, my friend. The 1 of bamboo returns. Okay. Don't really need another 5 right now. It's not like a wish in Haley Williams and B.O.B.'s song Airplanes. In that I don't really need it right now. All right. Oh. Okay. This could be a flush in the circle suit, but we've been proven wrong before, right? They were just going for a half outside hand or something. Oof. I mean, this hurts. Drawing a lot of garbage right now. Of course, the tiles that we need are pretty limited. 3, 3. Again, this shape is sort of cannibalized by our 4, 5, right? We still need like the same tile. I mean, we could just do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's not a terrible idea either. Makes our shape slightly less redundant. I don't know. But this bulging shape, and I don't want to hear any laughs. It's legitimately what it's called. This bulging shape is not that bad, especially if we draw a 7. I'll throw the red dragon right now. I don't really believe in us drawing another one, and we know that the green dragon is probably safe for later. I mean, we could just also draw another 6 of characters here, and then wait on the 3 later. Okay, pair. So we really want to see a 3 of. Oh, extreme nani? I honestly don't, because this is this 2-4 is a closed weight, and this 2-4 was also a closed weight. I'm not sure one of them was better to keep than the other. If you have any ideas, let me know in the comments. Unfortunately, yeah, this is actually we legitimately can't win with this hand because all the 1s are gone and all the 5s are gone. And so we can't have 2 pairs in our finishing hand, right? But luckily for us, we just straight up drew into another pair. That's very, very lucky. What happens here? Well, I would love to draw a 3 of, love to draw a 3 of characters and then a 6 of characters, but discarding this later in the game will be very, very scary. And go for an all simples hand. Yeah, discarding this is scary because people are incentivized to keep 7-8 weights, right? And no Dora have come out yet. No 7s or 8s have even come out yet. So you got to think that someone's waiting on those. Okay. A little bit weird right now. Could pawn this just to try to get in. Like if I really wanted to be a coward, I could pawn this just to try to get into Tenpai at the end of this game, like for an exhaustive draw. I don't know. We could still technically win this though. We need a 3 of characters. None of them have been thrown yet, so maybe someone's sitting on a triplet. Okay. And we need a 3 of bamboo here. The 5 of characters is our pair in this hand. What? This is a ridiculous throw. I mean, oh my god. Chitoi, but all terminals and honors for that's the game, folks. That's the game. Kind of a ridiculous throw because it's Suji to the Dora, right? It's really, really dangerous to throw that when the Dora is the 6. Dude, I got second in that game. Holy moly. I mean, that's not that bad, right? How do we want to do this? Because this is otherwise it'll be like a really short video. Maybe we would just play like an East round real quick. Maybe we do like a little 3-player. Nah, I have that competitive fire in me right now. Wait, there's only 28 players in the Jade Room East round. There's only 28 players right now. Maybe we can do a 4-player East round in the Gold Room. Just try to go for max efficiency. Yeah, because otherwise this video is gonna be too short. Anyway, that was a pretty okay game. Like starting off with some pretty stable hands, like you know, like the 3,000, 4,000 point hands that we had early on. That didn't feel that terrible. Felt pretty good. And then playing relatively defensively while the player to our right just started pawning and cheeing up a storm or just started like winning. It's not that bad. Okay, so here's the thing about the East round. The reason that I think like higher level players might not enjoy the East round as much is because there's less room for like skill, and because the rounds are shorter, there's more room for luck involved. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that could be our 5 shapes. Fortunately, it's not looking great for us right now. Left Lord pawned a white dragon. The reason that I cut the 8 there is because I really want to make this our pair. Wow, drawing into a 4, 5, 6 feels really, really good there. Okay. Maybe they're going for just bamboo tiles. Not sure what's going on, but they haven't discarded a single bamboo tile yet. Wow, a very scary potential half flush is in our making here. Unfortunately for us too, we could slam the Riichi button, but no matter what, we're gonna be on a single tile wait, so that's gonna be a little scary. With this green dragon pickup though, we can pawn it and enter Tenpai that way. Sure, this is just a okay. Really scary situation. If we draw another bamboo tile, unless it's a 2 or a 5, we legit cannot throw it out right now. Yep, and there goes the battle. This is just way too scary. Maybe we can still get back into Tenpai through some nefarious means. Like the reason that I'm doing this is because if we somehow draw or chi into a 7 of bamboo, we can get on a single tile wait for the 3 of bamboo. It's not terrible. probably playing a little fast and loose here. Like, they don't have to be going for the half flush, but it seems like it's the most likely, right? Don't really want to cheat that. Okay. We know that the 5 is another safe tile that we can throw later. Again, our chances of winning here are very slim, but so long as we don't throw like an obviously dangerous bamboo tile, I think we should be fine. Wow, they're willing to throw a red 5 as well. Interesting. This red dragon, oh, by the way, not safe. They could, if I were them, I would consider like a, you know, a single tile weight on an honor tile or something, you know? Something zuzzy, something weird with it. 9 is not necessarily that safe either. It should be okay. But you know what? I'm not going to throw the 9. This could also be like a half outside hand too. Like, they haven't discarded a lot of upper value character tiles. I think now I have to like officially fold. I think I have to officially fold here. There's just too many unknowns right now. Call me the Pokemon movie with Entei in it. Okay. I mean, here's the funny part. We could still get back into Tenpai. Is it possible for them to have a 1, 2, 3? 3, 3. It's so unlikely. It's so unlikely, right? How many 3s are available? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, the last one just got dropped, so they can't be waiting on 1, 2, 3. So this 2 is safe to throw. We still don't really have a pair. Wow, the 9 of characters comes out. Okay. Okay, I don't think we're gonna be able to get into Tenpai, but that's okay. We had a pretty strong showing, and if it is revealed that it's a half flush in the end, I'll be pretty happy with my read there. You know what? I just realized that this was actually a horrible play because they could be just waiting on all triplets. What? Show me the 3-6. Okay, it was a 6-8, but. Oh my god. That was a ridiculous throw. Jeez. The farm to table Baimon from a Crosslord. No hesitation either. Holy moly. These people must know something that I don't. Has that ever worked for you? Like, I'm so confused. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have all 5 shapes. The Northwind is probably going to be our pair. So I'm thinking of throwing away this 6 of characters early. Now here's the thing. The door is a 7 of bamboo. If we draw right now, we can still kind of like refinance our hand and make it work for us. I would even go so far as we could make it twerk for us. Not really. I don't know what that is. I was just trying to edge it up with some provocative language. It actually happened though. It actually happened. So what are our shapes? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If we count this as our 6th shape, we're gonna be pretty sad. I mean, maybe we throw the 4 here, right? Because 5, 7. This, if we kept the 4, 5, it would be 3, 6. But if we kept the 5, 7, 9, it's actually 6, 8. Well, that's not that much better. That's actually not that much better. We could accept the 6 or the 8. It's still 2 tiles. Okay, keeping the Eastwind as a safe tile to throw later. This is a nice Riichi Pinfu hand, by the way. It's a lot of nice double-sided weights. We got to be a little bit careful for the con that just... Oh, and it gave us 2 Dora. Jeez Louise. Okay. But this con could mean that they're in Tenpai. So what are we looking out for? Any tiles around the Dora are going to be too scary to discard. Okay. Any character tiles, honestly, also too scary to discard right now. Not sure what this is, but they're playing really aggressive right now. It's also like, oh, okay, a character tile, but all the 2s were gone, so they didn't have a 2-3 weight. I wish I recognized that before I threw the tile, though. I'm gonna throw away this 2 first. So here's the thing. They don't have a 3-4 weight because of that 2 of bamboo discard, but they could still have a 6-7, right? Could still have a 6-7 weight. There's the 9. Not super sure what's going on. I would love some safety in throwing out this 5 though. Again, if they have a 6-7 weight in their hand, neither the 5 nor the 8 is safe. Would love that in my hand, but I still want a chance to win is the thing. Maybe this is too aggressive. Like, we need so much to go right in our hand. Okay, 3-4 of characters are thrown. I don't think it's likely that we finish this shape up. This hurts. Because I think that there's still a... Wow! Okay, there's the Riichi. We got to be very careful here. I'm going to throw the 4 because it's obviously safe. 3 of characters showing itself to be safe as well. Gotta love that. Dude, you know what? Unless they're in a single tile away, which is possible, but I'm pretty sure these north winds are also safe to throw. 5 of characters is a little bit spicy because, again, this player could just be waiting on character tiles, but I don't know. Maybe they're folding right now. The 9 seems like they're folding. The 9-8 seems like they're folding. I know I could probably fight for a 10 pi. We're actually so far away. We're like 3 tiles away from 10 pi. Like 3 perfect tiles, not just any 3 tiles. 5 of circles. Someone's thinking about something. I like that they have the bento. Oh, I like that they have the bento Riichi stick though. So this 5 wasn't necessarily that safe, right? They could still have something here like a 3-4. How many 8s are gone? 3 8s are gone. They could still have a 7-8 weight. Now we know that the door is safe. So hilariously, a shiny tile drawn there is actually fairly safe. So not a flush at all. They were waiting on the 6-9 of circles. I'm glad that even though 3 8s were shown, we didn't discard our 9s, right? Because there's still that 4th 8 of circles available somewhere. Okay, I wonder if that sends us into East 3. No, we're still in East 2. Interesting. Interesting. What is this hand? Ugh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, I suppose those are our shapes. I know we could keep the east wind, but I'd rather throw it out. We have all 5 shapes. I don't know. I don't want to keep it for later when then the dealer could get it. We could go for an half outside hand here. It just doesn't inspire a lot of joy in me right now. This hand is not great, but the good thing about it is that if someone calls Riichi, again, we have a lot of terminal tiles that we can throw down. A pair of the south winds. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Tell me that you love me more. I think we go for 7 pairs here because it's honestly too painful to try to play this normally. I am HO. That's leet speak for in my honest opinion. And our tiles are good. It's not like we're waiting on like 4s and 5s or 6s. I mean, kinda with this, but okay. Amazing. We're 1 tile away from 10 pi right now. What I call Riichi with this? Maybe I would call Riichi with this. Maybe. So our 8s aren't looking like prime candidates, but neither is that 5. We're never gonna, no one's ever gonna throw a 5 late game, right? I mean, player across from us has done some pretty zuzzy stuff, but if I called Riichi, then no way a 5's coming out. I actually think we throw away this 9. I know it might look bad, like, oh, just go for all triplets, but could have maybe had it. I don't know, but if we had gone for all triplets, we would have been like 2 tiles away, whereas right now we're only 1 tile away from 10 pi. So I don't hate our decision making. Still gonna throw away our dangerous tiles like this. I mean, the good news about this is that if we draw 7 or 8 of bamboo and we call Riichi, people might think I'm on a bamboo flush or something. Oh, I'm not gonna throw myself onto the coals and chase this Riichi. They could have a 2-sided weight and I have a single tile weight. Just like, you know, mathematically, it's not gonna work out for me. I'm willing to cut this green dragon, though. It seems relatively safe for a chance to stay in 10 pi. You never know what could happen here. Ooh. Spicy red dragon discard. Oops. Sumo 7 pairs. Thanks for your Riichi stick, by the way. Thanks for keeping it warm for me. Not a huge hand, but it still feels good to win one, doesn't it? Okay. We finally move into East 3. And I think we end as the dealer. So if we can just rack up a winning streak at the end of this match, we'll be pretty happy to see that. Wow, a lot of shiny tiles right now. Okay, I'm obviously going to keep this 4-5, so I want to throw out the other one. Maybe this is a wrong move, but I don't know. I like throwing out my dangerous tiles early. And I think this is a hand that we play aggressively with. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But we're probably gonna pawn this this south wind. So we're gonna need to find another pair later, but we have 5 shapes in our hand. It's looking fairly good. Honestly, we should have thrown away the white dragon. That's our most dangerous tile. And it's a tile that, you know, I don't want to give anyone else the time of day to sit on their thumbs and then draw into a pair of these. I would pawn and she almost anything right now. So what's the best thing to draw? I mean, I would love to keep this red 5 in my hand. Maybe like we could draw like another 7 or 9 of bamboo. 9, I'm not gonna wait on that. Like we could get on a single tile, wait for a pair, but again, 3 of them are shown. I just don't like that. I just don't like that. Please, a good bamboo tile. There's the 8 of characters. That's also not good for me. Again, there's so many tiles we can accept into this hand, right? 3 of characters, 6 of characters, 4 of bamboo, 6 of bamboo, 8 of bamboo. Any of these would help advance us just a little bit. Okay, it doesn't. No one else's hand looks that scary. Right Lord is willing to cut a 4. Wow, the open pawn on a 1 of bamboo. What are you doing? Okay, that's our pair. So probably gonna throw away this 3 of bamboo, but then we're waiting on the 8 of bamboo, 2 of which have already been thrown. That doesn't feel amazing, right? But this is like the fastest way that we can finish our hand. 7's a little spicy because it's close to the door. It's actually Suji to the door. Again, people are incentivized to keep 5, 6 weights. This is why we got rid of some of our dangerous tiles early. They're willing to cut some dangerous tiles as well. We know that the 1 is most likely safe. Like, they're not going to wait on the last one, I don't think. But you can see, wow, suddenly a 6 of characters. Please think that the 6 of characters is safe and discard 1 for me. Oh my god, we just drew it. Please, don't ron me. Don't ron me. It passed. It passed. Sometimes, I don't know if this is like scientifically proven, but if you just hold your breath and say, don't ron me, you have a higher chance of not getting ronned. When I come out with my book on Riichi Mahjong, that's going to be one of the first chapters. Holding your breath and saying, don't ron me. And the effectiveness therein. We have a really scary hand, right? Southwind. Oh, this seems okay. I don't know. That's a little spicy. Seatwind, red 5, Dora. That's 4 Han. Maybe a fake Mangon, maybe 7,900, depending on how the mini points shake out. There's a Riichi. How many 2s are shown? 1, 2, 3, 4. So they can't have a 2-3 weight. I'm happy to throw this one for a chance to stay in Tenpai. I mean, this is a really dangerous Riichi that they called. I'm in Tenpai now. Look at me. I'm in Tenpai now. No one cares, by the. Oh, oops. Thanks for the Riichi sticks. Thanks for keeping it warm for me. So Tsumo. Oh, Tsumo is not fully concealed hand here because I did open my hand. Oopsie poopsie. Did I just accidentally end up in first place? Now it's the South 4 round and we still need to protect this lead, right? But any small hand right now wins it for us. Can we get that small hand? Yeah, absolutely. This is an amazing start. This has the makings of a Riichi Pinfu hand. All we need to do is draw into a pair. Hopefully of something in this character suit. They're pawning the Southwind. Dude, okay, this is when you know someone's like tilted out the wazoo, right? Because this pawn actually diminishes your hand's value by so much. Even if you're going for a half flush, it's only 2 Han. You need like a monster hand to get back into this. And 2 Han is, I'm sorry, it's not gonna cut it. You should keep your hand closed and go for, at least throw the Riichi, right? With the Riichi, the reason that Riichi is powerful because you get access to things like Ipatsu and Uradora, right? And you know, if you have a triplet in your hand or even a pair in your hand, getting 2 extra Han off of an Uradora, like that's a way to get back into the game. Yeah, unfortunately, I think we lose out to this Riichi. I think we legit have to fold here. I know that if they win this hand, we're honestly hoping that a Crosslord wins this hand. If I deal bamboo tiles and purposefully try to deal into this person's hand, what's the worst that they could have? Half flush, which is 2 Han, and red 5, which is 3 Han. 3 Han might be enough. I don't know. 3 Han might be enough for me to fall out of first place. I'm not positive. It's also tough for us right now because we're running out of safe tiles. So yeah, let's see. Okay, nine of bamboo. What are they waiting on then? Maybe mixed triple sequence, 2, 3, 4 mixed triple sequence. They just want out of this game. They don't want to win anymore. I mean, if this goes to an exhaustive draw, they get 1,000 points from everyone. I think they still overtake us, despite the fact that that says it's a 3,000 point difference. They get 1,000 points from me, so I'll be at 36,900, and they'll be at 37,700. So they would win here if it was an exhaustive draw. I'm really hoping that a Crosslord wins with a small hand. It doesn't look like it though. I mean, we could also fight here, right? If we are brave enough. I think this is fine because it's Tsuji to the 4. But if we're brave enough and are able to throw this and get into Tenpai, unfortunately for us, like the 6 and 9 of bamboo are not safe at all right now. Yeah, I can't go for this. Lord, tell me how to say no to this. I really hope that they just win with a 2 Han hand. 3 again, if they have the red 5, it genuinely changes things. Thank you. I could kiss you on the mouth right now. Okay. Half flush red 5, 3 Han. It would have been 3,900. So if I dealt into that, it would have genuinely killed me. It would have taken me out of first place. I mean, they shouldn't have called. I mean, I don't know. Love to rack up a small dub like that though in the East round. Ooh, baby. That feels pretty good. That feels pretty nice. I mean, what can I say? It's the epic highs and lows of Riichi Mahjong. Why did the info thing pop up? Should we look in the logs for a second? There was some like morally reprehensible stuff in the logs. Hey, Yusong, that's a little bit of a dramatic thing to say. Yeah, but have you ever seen someone discard the frickin' tile that was Tsuji to the Dora? Or just the Dora late game? I couldn't believe this. Don't do this. Ah, they were going for the Yakuman. Yeah, but it's like a terrible idea. 4 concealed triplets. They had the Yakuman ready thing pop up on their thing. Hey, Yusong, you should have gone for the Yakuman. It would have been really, really cool. I just started playing Mahjong 2 weeks ago, but I think I have a pretty good grasp on the game. This is why you don't go for the Yakuman. This is why you don't. You could have thrown the 7 here. Still been in Tenpai for a very strong hand. You would have been fine. You would have been fine. And yet, throw this, get Shadow Realmed, and never recover. Okay, enjoy staying an expert. Little dingus. Okay, sorry. All right, what happened here? They called Riichi on a closed wait. Are you kidding? Waiting on the 3 of characters. Wow, that's unlucky. What happened there? So player across from them had 2 of them, and then they're just the other 2 are stuck in the. They're just stuck in the wall, dude. Help me, step bro. I'm stuck in the wall. Okay, nothing super interesting there. But this Jade Room game was where the more morally reprehensible stuff happened, right? This was unacceptable to me. What did they have that was worth going for? So we want a small hand here. They cut the 4 to get into Tenpai. Yeah, this is a Damaten. They didn't want to call Riichi, but this is a Damaten Pinfu hand. Yeah, waiting on the 6 or the 9 of circles. Okay, I can kind of understand that. It's relatively early. This doesn't look like a scary hand. The con makes things a little bit spicier, but this is an okay discard. They're willing to. No one's in Tenpai. Do they throw? I would also throw the 3 here. Yeah, I would throw the 3 here, and then I just end up sniping them off with a little half flush. I mean, the reason that I would throw the 3 is because it was safe 2 turns ago. So I just got into Tenpai, which is really, really fortunate for me, right? Waiting on the 3 or the 6. Okay. Someone else deals into someone else here. Wow, the 3 of bamboo really not making a lot of friends today. What did they discard here? Probably the 3, right? All the 5s are gone, so no one can have a 4-5. They would have to be waiting on a 1-2. But then this is the half outside hand, right? Yeah, it's really scary. But the half outside hand, I mean, it's okay. It's not the end of the world. Like an open half outside hand is not terrible. And then someone dealt, yeah, just this is a ridiculous throw here. It's Suji to the door while someone else called Riichi. Just throw another West Wind or something. You can still make it if we try. Let someone else throw this extremely dangerous tile first. I know you're in 4th place, so you might think that you need to fight for it, but like, Right Lord might have also dealt into this. This is also a disgusting 7 pairs, by the way. This is a truly disgusting 7 pairs hand. And I know, like, it's not empirically true. Like, with hindsight, we see that this was not a 6-9 weight at all, but no 6s and no 9s have been shown. The West Wind, I understand you being a little zuzzed out by it, but just fold and learn to fight, live to fight another day, and then fight for 3rd place, right? Just get minus like 70 points instead of 200 points on your ELO ranking. All right, everyone, that's gonna do for today. If you enjoy the video, please make sure to leave a like and a comment. It helps out the channel a lot. Genuinely, I really appreciate it. Subscribe if you want to see more new videos coming out every day. I also stream Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays on Twitch, 4 p.m. PST. Link in the description. Hope to see you there. Mondays are Mahjong. Fridays are Nancy Drew. Pick your poison. You can also join us in the Discord. I did some revamping in the Discord. Thank you very much. And now there's 3 different Mahjong channels. A general channel to talk about the game. Looking for friendly matches and in-game chat as to not clog up the original channel, and Ron Weasley's Screenshot Emporium, where you can share your screenshots of getting sent to the Shadow Realm or you sending someone else to the Shadow Realm. So I hope to see you there. The link is also in the description. Okay, until next time, please be patient with yourself and please be kind to yourself, okay? All right, I'll talk to you soon. Peace.